Welcome to Fluent with AI, where real conversations are combined with intelligent English practice. Let's speak better and smarter with AI.
Hey folks, welcome to Fluent with AI, the podcast where English meets storytelling, humor meets hustle. I'm Nancy, your friendly English coach from the future. Today's story is all about the Great I Rescue Mission, Chapter 1, The Zombie Apocalypse, but it's just your eyes meet Sarah, a perfectly normal human being who had somehow transformed into a screen-staring zombie. Every morning, she would wake up and immediately grab her phone like it was her morning coffee. Beep boop beep went her thumbs as she scrolled through social media, squinting at tiny text that seemed to get smaller every day. Why does everything look so blurry? Sarah wondered, rubbing her eyes that felt like they'd been replaced with sandpaper. Little did she know, her Android phone was actually trying to help her. It just needed someone to show it how. Chapter 2, The Text That Played Hide and Seek one Tuesday morning. Sarah stared at her phone screen like she was trying to decode ancient hieroglyphics. The text was so small, she felt like she needed a magnifying glass just to read a simple message. From her mom, "Did you eat breakfast?" "That's it," she declared dramatically to her cat, Mr. Whiskers, who was judging her from across the room. "I'm going on a mission to save my poor, tired eyeballs." The secret mission, text size adjust, opened her settings app after only clicking on the calculator app twice by mistake. She navigated to display and touch and discovered the magical land of display size and text. "It's like finding buried treasure," she exclaimed, sliding the text size bigger and bigger until her phone looked like it was designed for friendly giants. Sure, some apps looked a bit wonky. Now Instagram stories suddenly looked like they were written by someone shouting, but at least she could read her mom's messages without developing premature wrinkles from squinting. Chapter 3, The Brightness Monster Attack. Later that evening, Sarah was peacefully reading in bed when her phone screen suddenly blazed like a miniature sun. "AHHHH. She shrieked, temporarily blinded. Mr. Whiskers jumped 3 feet in the air. "My phone is trying to give me a suntan at midnight," she complained. The hero's solution, brightness control. Sarah discovered that her Android phone was like an overly enthusiastic friend who always turns on all the lights when entering a room. She learned to manually adjust the brightness, especially for her late-night scrolling sessions. From now on, she announced to her phone, "You are not allowed to impersonate the sun after 9 p.m. The phone, having no choice in the matter, complied with its new brightness diet. Chapter 4, The App Addiction Intervention. The next week, Sarah made a horrifying discovery. Her screen time report showed she had spent 47 hours on TikTok in just 3 days. "That's impossible," she gasped. "There are only 72 hours in 3 days. Wait, that means I spent most of my life watching people dance with their pets." Mr. Whiskers gave her a look that clearly said, "I told you so." The tough love solution, screen time limits. Sarah decided to become her own strict parent. She marched into settings greater than apps greater than screen time, like a woman on a mission. One by one, she set time limits on her most addictive apps. Instagram, you get 30 minutes a day. TikTok, you're on a 45-minute restriction. YouTube, don't think I've forgotten about you. 1 hour maximum. The apps seemed to pout, but Sarah was determined. She even set 30-minute break reminders, which felt like having a very polite digital mom constantly asking, "Honey, don't you think you should rest your eyes now?" Chapter 5, The 20-20-20 Rule Revolution. One day, Sarah's friend Jenny visited and found her doing something very strange, staring intensely out the window every 20 minutes. "Are you, bird watching?" Jenny asked suspiciously. "Even better," Sarah replied dramatically. "I'm practicing the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, I look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Right now, I'm having a staring contest with that tree across the street. I think I'm winning." The tree, having no opinion on the matter, continued being a tree. Chapter 6, The Great Liberation. 3 weeks later, Sarah woke up and realized something amazing. Her eyes didn't feel like they'd been attacked by tiny invisible ninjas during the night. She could read text without feeling like she was solving puzzles, and she actually remembered what the real world looked like beyond her phone screen. "Mr. Whiskers," she announced proudly, "I have successfully rescued my eyeballs from the screen monster." Mr. Whiskers purred approvingly, though he was probably just happy that Sarah had finally started paying attention to him again, instead of her glowing rectangle. The moral of the story: Sarah learned that the best life hack isn't actually a hack at all, it's just being nice to your eyes. No magical apps or secret tricks can replace the simple act of looking away from screens, blinking regularly, and remembering that the real world has pretty good graphics to dot her Android phone. Meanwhile, was just happy to finally be used as a helpful tool rather than a 24/7 entertainment machine. And they all lived happily ever after. Until the next software update confused Sarah all over again. Remember, dear viewers, your eyes are like your phone battery. If you drain them too much without breaks, they'll start performing poorly. Adjust those settings, take those breaks, and give your eyes the spa treatment they deserve. That's it for today's episode of Fluent with AI. Send me a message or share your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Share with a friend. I'm Nancy. Keep laughing. Keep learning. Catch you next time on Fluent with AI.